All right. Amanda should have keys to open all these.
Okay.
Or this time over there.
So she opens it up, I set everything up, and then
Just tell
either her or someone else can help me just
record. Correct.
Okay.
And then when you're done, you tell her you're done. And I don't know how, after it records, how it can be a file and sent to me.
Yeah.
Work that out with her.
Okay.
However it works.
Okay.
So this is the audio board. I got to hear you. Now you said we can see you, right in the other room. Now we got to hear you. So there's a button, and then way back here, there's a button. You'll feel it. It's right after this edge here.
Okay.
You just hold it in. It'll turn on. You'll see the whole system turn on. Whole system turns on. Up here with the microphones, you're gonna grab the one that says A.
Okay.
And obviously just untangle it, and then to turn it on, open that up, hold this in. It's gonna turn on. Give it a beat. It's turned on. It's gonna be this first one. I labeled this for my class. It might not be labeled, but it's the one all the way to the left. Turn this up. Turn up to about 0 here, and it should be fine.
Okay.
And you can hear test. So for the recording,
Right.
Here, test. Just make sure it's up, and then put this on you in some capacity, and then you do the weather with this on.
Okay.
When you're done, just make sure you turn it off. Hold it down and off. It might, if you didn't hold it down long enough, it might say like RF off. Just give it a second and then try it again.
Okay.
But you just make sure you turn it off because it'll kill the battery.
Yeah. I'll make sure I'm
all the
here
stuff.
like really early.
Okay.
And maybe even come before I record and try to see if I can do the whole thing.
As long as she's here to open the doors.
Right. Yeah.
But just make sure, and all this stuff too, that thing, the clicker, just make sure you put it back when you're done.
Yeah.
Shut, you have to shut the computer off, but just close the program.
Right.
The switcher doesn't turn off.
Okay.
Just leave it. It will set itself. But close that program, put back the clicker, put this
Put back the mic.
turn this off with a button on the back.
Okay.
That's all. Oh, and then in here too, sorry, the other thing you need to know to make the whole microphone work, you got to hold down this button. See how it's green now? I'll turn them off, and we'll just hold it down for a couple seconds. It will come in like that. 1, 2, there you go.
Okay, cool.
That's the only way the mic will work.
Okay, so it was already previously on.
I turned it on, correct. And the other thing, I don't know if it needs to be on or not, but make sure this is on. If for some reason the mic's not on, just turn this on. And I would do it anyways. I don't know if you need it or not.
Okay.
It might just be for the intercom system, but it's all right.
Okay.
Flip that on, pull that on, and now the microphones should work.
Cool.
Okay? All right, we can go to the studio.